Now that we've clicked on the course, you can access the information about that course. Now, if you didn't click on the right course, you can always go back or click on My Courses and then make sure that you pick the right course from the list. Now I've clicked on the same course, so I'm right back where I started. Now your course might look a little different than the course looks here, and that's because each instructor has the ability to set theirs up basically their own way. But here's some typical things that you might find. When you first come to your course, you might find an announcements page, such as the one that we have here. And these are important announcements about the class that you want to make sure that you do go ahead and read. Now they might point you towards other places in your course to read as well. So let's go and take a look at some of the other resources that you have. Over on the left hand side you'll have your main navigation list as well as some of your tools. In this tutorial we're going to be looking at just our main list of navigation items. Let's click on the syllabus and you'll see that here are some of the things that you have access to. You'll notice that there's a printable syllabus. If you click on that, you'll see that it opens up the ability for you to open or save your document. You can save this document and be aware that it's in a docx format, which means that you need Word 2007 in order to open up this document. If you don't have Word 2007, which you do need for the course, you can also use OpenOffice, but I suggest of course getting Word because that's what you need for your course. You'll need actually the entire Word Office 2007 suite. So make sure that you speak to your instructor or send them an email if you have any questions about that. You'll have some other information here possibly about communicating with your instructor, tentative schedule, college information, and other requirements for online students possibly. And it's important that you read through the materials here to make sure that you have the right things to be successful in your course. And you'll see that no other version of Office can be used for this course other than Office 2007. So speak to your instructor if you have any questions about that. And the college does have some specials when it comes to purchasing this software through the college, through the bookstore. And you'll want to speak to your instructor about that. You'll find that you have some other course resources here as well, such as maybe your link to your data files, the Balsam Computer Lab hours, the LRC Computer Lab hours with the Holly Library, some other information about lab policies, and then also possibly some other tutorials on using Blackboard. These might be the same tutorials or similar to the tutorials that we saw in the first video before we even logged into Blackboard. Now sometimes Blackboard goes a little sluggish, and you'll notice right now it's going a little sluggish as it loads this page. But if you look down here at the bottom, this little blue bar is creeping forward a little bit. So that's a good sign to let us know that it is loading that page. So sometimes you have to be a little patient. Now I'm going to skip staff information, but that should have information about your particular instructor. Let's go to Getting Started, and you can see there's a guide to navigating your course and how the course works. And then the most important place, probably your assignments. If you click on Assignments, you'll have some information possibly at the top about submitting your assignment, and you might have folders where you can go and click on each of your assignments. You'll see I have my icebreaker assignments here, and it tells me when that's due. And so I will click on this and do the following. You have all these different things to read, and then it will also tell you what the assignment is. Notice with this you create a Word document and how you name it and all that, the questions that you need to fill out, and at the bottom you'll see View Complete Assignment. Click on View Complete Assignment, go down to the bottom, put in the comments that you need to put in, and attach your local file. Click on Browse, and you can navigate to My Documents or My Computer and find your folders or files in order to submit. And then when you're done, click on Submit. If you have to add other files, you can do that with currently attached files as well. I'm going to cancel this. In order to see where those files have gone, you can go to the Course Tools, My Grades, and I'll show you this later, but the My Grades should show an exclamation point for the assignment that you just submitted, and that way you know that your instructor can see that as well. In the next tutorial we'll go through your tools.